Ask yourself this question. How much different is your life today than it was about 6 months ago when January of 2022 started? How many people tracked that? How many people look? How many people was running the same routine, having the same type of life they had in 2022, the beginning of it, in 2021, in 2020, and there's been no real change. So the reason why I have so much change is because I've had mentors and coaches to get me through to the next level. My life today and my thoughts and my thought process is so much different than January of 22, even though my thoughts were really good then. I just keep going up. And I do that because I study and I have a mentor. So if I'm going to talk to you about a mentor, think of a mentor like this. We can all relate to our phones. Say you have your GPS, you have your maps in your phone, and you want to go to a destination. So pretend like your phone is like a mentor. You're going to put the address in to where you want to go in your phone. Now that phone is going to get you to the location. A mentor is going to get you the results. Now, that phone is going to reroute me. It's going to take me around obstacles. It's going to say turn left here, turn right here. I don't really care what the phone does as long as it gets me to my destination. That's what I want to achieve. And the phone knows the route to get there. It knows the road closures. It knows the things that are stopped. It knows the traffic. It knows the pitfalls. It knows these things, just like a mentor does. The mentor is going to take you from point A to point B and going to say, hey, don't think like this, think like that. You might want to do it like this. Avoid that. I tried that. And they've already gone through that destination. So that's what I wanted in my life. I wanted a destination to go to. I wanted a mentor, a coach to show me that. And that's exactly what I got. And now that I've had that taste of it, I want more and more and more of it. So if you're watching this video live or if you're watching the replay, ask yourself, if you have a coach or a mentor, what are you going for? A lot of people don't even know what they're going for. They're just existing. I want to know what my goal is. And on the way to that goal, I'm going to enjoy it. But because I have a coach to coach me along on this, I can avoid so many pitfalls. You know, one of the biggest pitfalls that I've got to enjoy is the fact that I don't have time. That time thing. We all have the same amount of time. You know, there's no difference. I don't compete against somebody like, let's say, Elon Musk or Tony Robbins, because I'm against myself. It's me against me. And I had to learn that. And my mentor, they taught me that. It's not me against everybody. Don't compare yourself. I don't compare my house to somebody else's house or my car to their car because it's irrelevant. Because if I compare it to something smaller, mine looks good. If I compare it to something bigger, mine looks small. It's all the same. It just is. Same with money. People have this concept, but when I had this money, life would be great. Well, I'm sorry to tell you that, no, it's not. You know, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I've said that before in my post. I'd rather have 3 years sobriety and be broke than have $10 million in the bank and have an alcohol problem. And I'm sure the person with the $10 million would tell you the same thing. He would do anything to have that. So a lot of times you have to remember the mindset and the feeling is so much more important than the money. And we chase the money. But those kind of lessons are taught to me through mentorship. Another thing you might want to do that I've learned, there's so many things I've learned through mentorship, is if I sat down and wrote down a list and put a column, a line down the middle, on the left-hand side I put my greatest strengths, and the right-hand side, my weaknesses. Now, if you do this honestly, your weaknesses are going to outweigh your strengths by far if you do it honestly. Now, when you do that, most people would look at a list like that and say, okay, today or this week or this month, I'm going to work on those weaknesses. Well, you're wrong. That's not what you want to do. You want to work on your strengths. You want to make those strengths even bigger and stronger and better and delegate the weaknesses or just maintain them. There's nothing you can do about them. People think we need to work on those, and that's wrong. Just like your paradigm. Your paradigm is a multitude of habits. We don't want to work on bad habits. We want to replace them. I don't want to work on the things I have no strengths for. I want to work on the things I do have strength for. We have the wrong concept in our head of what we want to do. I'm here to help you, like I was helped, to get you through and get you to the level to where you don't have these problems no more, and you can go to someone and ask them about the advice of what they think that they should do. I am Chad. I'm at Unlock Wealth Consulting. I'm going to put a link in the description. And ask yourself honestly, how much has your life changed from January to now? If it's changed a lot, hey, great, good for you. I'm happy for you. If it hasn't, let's talk. Let's figure out why. Let's get you out of that same old rut, because if you think something's going to change without you changing, you're sadly mistaken, because it's not going to happen. You know, that's why they say, 75% of lotto winners are broke after 2 years? Because what changed? An outside circumstance came in and they got very lucky, better than was struck by lightning, and they got a sum of money, and it's gone. Why? Because they have no idea how to handle money. They don't know about money. A lot of people I talk to don't know about money. So if you have that problem, get a hold of me. Let's talk. I want to talk with me and you. I want to explain to you what I went through, and let's get you on the right track, all right? You guys have a great month of June. And when you make that list of those two things, let's be honest. And be honest of your strengths and your weaknesses, because we all have a bunch of weaknesses. We just got to get them on paper. When you get strengths and weaknesses on paper, you can analyze them and do something about them. All right? So you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.